The alley reeked of stale ramen and despair. Flickering neon signs cast long, distorted shadows. Rain pounded the pavement, each drop a tiny hammer blow on the city's soul. A man, face hidden by a tattered hood, clutched a crumpled bill. His last. He stumbled towards a street vendor, steam rising from a cart of synthetic bread. "One, please." His voice was a dry rasp. The vendor, eyes cold and hard, shook his head. "No cash. Mark only. Please," the man pleaded, desperation clawing at his throat. "It's all I have." The vendor's smile was a cruel slash in the neon gloom. "Cash is dead. The mark is law." The man stumbled back, the weight of the city crushing him. Above, holographic advertisements flickered, showcasing luxury apartments and gene mod clinics. A world out of reach. His stomach growled, a painful reminder of his empty pockets, his empty life. He joined the throng of people, their faces illuminated by the cold blue glow of their mark implants, intricate tattoos on their wrists, pulsing with every transaction. Each pulse a reminder of his own inadequacy, his inability to adapt, to survive. He passed a bakery, the smell of real bread, a cruel taunt. Inside, sleek, augmented patrons sipped on bioluminescent coffee. Their marks, shimmering gold and platinum, marked them as elite, as untouchable. He was invisible, a ghost in his own city. Driven by desperation, the man found himself in a dingy pawn shop. Dust-covered relics of the past lined the shelves. Watches, books, even a faded dollar bill encased in plastic. A reminder of a time before the mark, before everything became a transaction. He placed a worn photograph on the counter, the only thing of value he had left. A woman, her smile radiant, held a laughing baby. His wife, his son, gone. He swallowed the lump in his throat, the pain a constant companion. The shopkeeper, eyes narrowed, examined the photo. "Memories," he scoffed. "Worthless." The man's shoulders slumped. "How much?" he croaked, his voice thick with despair. The shopkeeper named a pittance, barely enough for a single meal pack. The man walked out, the mark pulsing on his wrist. He had traded his past for a few more days of existence. The city felt colder, the neon lights harsher. He was trapped, another cog in the machine. He saw himself reflected in the eyes of the other outcasts, the forgotten ones. The elderly woman begging for credits. The young boy hacking into data streams for scraps of information, for a chance to escape. They were all prisoners, their fates sealed by the mark. The rain intensified, washing away the last vestiges of hope. The city lights blurred, reflecting the tears he could no longer hold back. Cash was dead, the mark was law, and he was its willing slave.